Pass to Thomas. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot from 16. Again, the Thunder score.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
The Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in. City. Adams, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. Rose against Westbrook. And it's Rose penetrating. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot. Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Well, he rarely misses from the line. He's at 87% on the year. So as a team, you love to have him on the strike.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. Second, the Thunder.
You know what, Kevin? Great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always get the ball to the right guy at the right time in the right position.
Rose with the ball. He's covered by Westbrook. Over in the corner, Dudley from the arc. And again, no good by Chicago. And Westbrook, here we go. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Jackson misses.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Noah the screen. Thomas kicks it to Noah. The 17-footer. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 4 assists in the game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Passes it to Cox. Beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Gibson setting the pick for Thomas. Gibson inside. The Thunder pull it in. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And what caused them to lose that last matchup was the mistakes. I mean, they just committed too many turnovers, and they were sloppy with the ball, and that's why they lost.
Bulls trail by 10. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And Dudley kicks to Rose. A 3-pointer off the mark. Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Cox. And the shot is good. And it's a 12-point Oklahoma City lead.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
No good from Gibson. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Such a careless pass.
I like the effort, son.
I'm feeling it, coach.
Josh Gibson. And it's Jimmy. And so we conclude the first half. Oklahoma City out in front as they end the second quarter on a...
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
Okay, let's get it together, guys. We're not that far out of it, and it's not going to take much to get this building going again. Listen up. Continue to have smart possessions. Let's keep the turnovers to a minimum. That was a big boost to our offense. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You've set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball.
In what has been so far a runaway game.
Durant doing all sorts of things. He's got 14 points and 7 assists.
We are seeing him at his very best today. So much fun to watch.
And you know, when he's at his best, it's amazing the things he can do.
D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Thomas in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. On the clock. Here's the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 11. To the inside. And Lamb kicks to Ibaka. And here is Durant. Adams outside. Thomas with the steal. Outside Rose. Outside Thomas. Back to Rose. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Russell Westbrook. Some tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Third in steals. And as a distributor, he's been really effective, ranking in the top 10 in assists.
And I think, Steve, there's an awful lot to be said about his top 3 ranking in steals average. I mean, he really thrives on playing defense. And you should when your hands are as quick as his. I mean, that's something you want to use to the benefit of your team. Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's Rose. He's got 8. Butler, a screen on Westbrook. Goes off the pick from Thomas. Gasol dishes to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Back to Gasol. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And it's 6 points for Pau Gasol.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Westbrook with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Westbrook's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Thomas sets a screen for Butler. Outside Rose. There's the pass to Thomas. Gasol, a screen on Durant. Thomas goes in. Rose gets a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Durant, the pass to Lamb. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Jackson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Thomas kicks to Rose. Goes off the pick from Thomas. Rose dishes to Thomas. Back to Rose. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And of course, there's the Thunder, 3.5 back.
You know, checking out Oklahoma City, they've really scuffled just a bit to get out of the gates here. Not been a clean start at all for them. They're still trying to find their best side.
And like you said, Clark, it's still early. But with their sights firmly set on winning a championship, Clark, I mean, the spotlight is on this team. And the other clubs around the league are looking for weaknesses.
An easy layup after coming off the pick. Rose has got it back down to within single digits for Chicago. Oklahoma City has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's Ibaka, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody. Steve, what about you?
Well, I wasn't thinking about soup. I was just impressed with the strong finish, wearing that rim out.
Gasol passes to Rose. Outside Thomas. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kevin Durant. Well, some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. Kevin Durant, #1.
And obviously looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He really works hard to get good position on the inside to get some high-quality looks.
And that hard work is paired with a very aggressive mindset, Steve. I mean, he attacks the basket whenever he gets the chance, every opportunity, and a lot of his shots come right at the rim. Some fantastic numbers for Thomas. 12 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
From deep. And the shot is good. Thomas got 4 points this quarter.
He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the 3 in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
Jackson kicks to Ibaka. Back to Jackson. Oklahoma City moving it around. No good from Lamb.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Thomas sets a screen for Rose. Back to Thomas. No one near him. That one a little long.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Jackson. Here's Adams. Outside for Jackson from downtown. That's good. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Bulls have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Thomas goes in. It's stolen by Adams. Durant kicks to Lamb. Floats one up. Ibaka. This is to Lamb. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. And Lamb drops them both. Bulls trail by 11. The feed now to Gibson. He dishes it to Noah. Thomas against Durant. Thomas kicks to Rose. Right side Thomas. 6 to shoot. Back to Rose. And again, no good by Chicago.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Jackson passes to Adams. They set the pick to the paint. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
So we got a moment now to check out the story on Reggie Jackson. How this season has been coming along for him. He's right around 9 points a night, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And when he takes over at point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Yeah, I think you're right. You need somebody out there to keep things moving on offense with the reserves. And I think he does just that.
McDermott's checked in for Chicago. Heinrich comes in for Jimmy Butler.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
No good from Gibson. The Thunder leading by 9. Jackson dishes to Morrow. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's his first trip to the line.
Well, pretty average numbers for him from the foul line, shooting about 75%.
Guys, I think free throw shooting, and Steve, you can speak to this, is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Tony Snell's checked in for Derrick Rose. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Jackson against Heinrich. Perkins with a screen on Heinrich. Pass to Cox. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And Kevin, while we have a moment here, let's take a look at the Bulls and see where they ranked over the last month in the NBA stats. 2nd in fewest turnovers per game. 2nd in opponent points per game. And they show up also in the top 5 in opponent shooting percentage. That's because they've really made a commitment at the defensive end.
And Clark, you know, when you commit so few turnovers, it's key because you become a much better offensive team. You're constantly getting looks at the basket, and your defense isn't vulnerable either because you're able to get back in transition so much easier.
Another bucket in the paint, that's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.